Good evening from Eau Claire Memorial High School. We're in the Eagles Nest tonight. Senior night for Old Abe's girls volleyball as Memorial hosts the Menomonie Mustangs. Hello again, everybody. I'm Bob Radovich. Joined here in the Eagles Nest by Dominic Millay. Normally our producer videographer, but he's adding commentary duties. So, Dominic, welcome to the broadcast.
Thank you. I want to give a big shout out to Bob for letting me come on here tonight. It's going to be a great day.
Eau Claire Memorial 16 and 17 overall, 0-6 in the Big Rivers Conference. The last time we saw the Old Abes, Dominic, they went 5 sets with Eau Claire North, back and forth match. It looked like they were in a great position to close out that match, up 10-5 in the 5th set, and then the Huskies came roaring back. Key for Memorial tonight is how quickly they can bounce back, put that in the past, and focus on tonight.
Memorial has started slow in pretty much every game we've seen up to this point. We saw it with North. They fell behind 0-2, but were able to come back and get it to 5 sets. Up 10-5 there in the third. It really looked like they were going to pull out a win, but momentum just swung into North's way. So, like you said, they got to push that behind them and set their focus on the Mustangs tonight.
Mustangs, 6-20 overall this season, 0-6, but head coach McKenna Johnson's got a lot of young talent, and we've seen this in various sports. It doesn't matter what team it is. When you have that young team, yeah, you might take your lumps when these kids are freshmen, sophomores, in some cases juniors. By the time they get up to the senior level, they're going to be a formidable team. For the Mustangs, what are they hoping to do tonight?
I think they're hoping to just compete with this team. You see they're 0-6 in the conference. Memorial on the other side is also 0-6. But the thing is, Menomonie has been swept by every team in the Big Rivers this season. They have not won a set against a team in their conference. While Memorial, while they haven't won a game against them, they have kept it really competitive. So I think it's just about experience, winning points, and see if you can take a couple sets.
You know, in the times, I think back to the matches that we've seen Memorial. I mean, they took on Regis here at the Eagles Nest early in the season. Ramblers prevailed, but the Abes really made them work. It was a similar story when both River Falls and Rice Lake came to town. I mean, it wasn't a pushover. It's just, you hit it on the head. Memorial sometimes is a slow-starting team, and that's been an issue for them because they have to play from behind. And it seems like they usually kind of get their footing in that second set, but I'm guessing tonight head coach Juliana Nichols wants the Abes to take charge and to do that early. This is the Play It Again Sports pregame show. Be your best with equipment from Play It Again Sports of Eau Claire. Eau Claire Memorial will start off serving with Addison Schroeder. And that first serve goes long, so point Menomonie. The Mustangs grab the early lead. Serving it up for the Mustangs, Sophia McNally. She's a junior. And that serve goes long, and we are back to even.
2 long serves to start the game. It might be the early game jitters for both these teams.
What I've noticed at multiple levels of volleyball, whether it's high school, Division III college, sometimes Division I college, the team serving likes to be very aggressive. They like to serve deep and really gain that advantage. Here's Schroeder with the sets. Gunderson probably didn't get all of that. Blocked at the net. Kaylee Gunderson with help from Cora Graham, and the Old Abes grab a 2-1 lead. Back to serve is the sophomore, Nora Kling. Quick set to the middle, another block by the Abes. Great effort by the Mustangs. And that one goes wide from Marley Ferguson. Well, Josiah Lohr, number 2 for Menomonie, give her a ton of credit on that last point. She dove. She was off the end of the court, dove, kept that ball alive, and then her teammate was ready to put that over. Maya Ramsos to serve for the Mustangs. Ramsos just getting a piece of it. Abes will have an opportunity here. Schroeder on the back set. The tap is good by Kaylee Gunderson.
Just a great play right there by Gunderson, keeping the defense guessing. Earlier in the set, she went hard with the spike down, but then she just lofts it over there and gets the point for the Abes.
Back to serve for Memorial is Lindsay Durkop, and we've seen Durkop, the libero, doing a great job at the service line, although that time Gracie Miller beats the block, point Mustangs.
Back and forth here to start.
Mariana Ramirez, number 13, checking in for Menomonie. At the service line, Jordan Oman. And that one is in. Oman serves up the ace. Looked like it was going to go long, and then it just dipped. Got inside the line, so the Mustangs back in the lead. It's 4-3. And it's another ace for Oman.
Back-to-back aces for Oman there, and she leads the team with 12 aces and now up to 14 really early in this match.
Jordan Oman, a junior, also an excellent basketball player for the Mustangs. Dig by Durkop, Schroeder on the back set, and the kill for Kaylee Gunderson. Seems like the Abes are trying to get Gunderson involved early in this match.
Gunderson is one of their better players. She has 303 kills on the season. They want to get her the ball, and they want her to produce.
Gunderson heading off to UW-Whitewater. Wants to major in engineering and play some volleyball as well. Another point for the Old Abes, and we're even up 5 apiece. Ella Stope will serve. Yeah, senior night for Memorial. 4 seniors. We'll tell you a little bit about each of them as this broadcast goes on. Now Memorial has moved into the lead at 6-5. Ella Stope, the junior. Blocked at the net. Grace Gerber was there, along with Sophie Topper.
Game's been tied real early through this match. I think this is where Memorial is going to try and pull away and come out with some really aggressive play.
That serve, though, catches the net and goes out of bounds, so point Mustangs. They pull within a point. Haley Sigelski checks in for Menomonie. And heading back to the service line is Hannah Tyerman. Tyerman just a freshman. We talked in our open about, oh, this is a very young Menomonie team, but these players getting some valuable varsity experience. Ferguson gets it blocked. Jay Haase was there, and so was Mariana Ramirez. Hannah Tyerman back at the service line. Good deep serve, bumped. And that one off the rafters and straight down. And Menomonie on a 3-0 run that followed a 4-0 run by the Old Abes.
Just as we thought Memorial was going to take a run, Menomonie flips the script and is here with a 3-0 run, looking to add on more.
Tipped in the back row by Topper. Mustangs looking to rally. Great dig by Marley Ferguson. Gerber with the dig. Ferguson keeps it alive. Stope sends it over. Ramirez taps it. Abes on the bump. And that one just wide, Marley Ferguson. It's a 4-0 run now for the Mustangs.
If you're Memorial here, you don't want this run to get out of hand. Get a point right here.
Free ball at the net, and Ramirez puts it down. Thing I've noticed about Menomonie in this match, they just look like they're just kind of playing free and easy, like they have absolutely nothing to lose.
And that's exactly what it is. With their record at 6-20 and 0-6 in the conference, they're not going to make a lot of noise in the playoffs. And this is one of the last games of the season, so why not just go all out?
It's now a 6-0 run by the Mustangs. They've grabbed an 11-7 lead. So that trend of slow starts appears to be continuing for the Old Apes. Stope to Topper. Nice dig, Tyerman. And with the nice cut shot there, Jay Haase. And with that, the Old Apes going to take a timeout. We'll take the opportunity to tell you that Mancino's Grinders and Pizza has been a family tradition for almost 30 years. For the best hot sandwich in town, grab a grinder. Order online for takeout and delivery at mancinosauclair.com. Mancino's Grinders and Pizza is locally owned and operated, conveniently located on Brackett Avenue, right near us, right near Memorial High School. In the Chippewa Valley, collectors know where to go. That's Slab Factory in Eau Claire. Pokemon cards, sports cards, buying, selling, or trading. It's the only place where the hobby comes alive. Swing in today and discover something new only at Slab Factory, located at 2527 Claremont Avenue. And big thanks to our game day sponsor, that's Oakwood Bank in Augusta and Eau Claire. Proud to support local student athletes. That is Oakwood Bank in Augusta and Eau Claire. 12-7 Menomonie, leading Eau Claire Memorial in this first set. It's now a 7-0 run by the Mustangs. We'll see what that timeout by head coach Juliana Nichols does for the Old Apes. Here's Ferguson. Nice dig in the back by Lohr. It's up in the rafters. Ramirez sends it over. Lohr with another dig. Nicely done by Durkop on the floor, as he so often does. Durkop the bump set. Ferguson sends it over. Long rally going here and give the point to Jay Haase.
Great rally there. That dig by Durkop really saved the point for Memorial, hoping to give them a chance, but Menomonie just kept with it and got the point.
Hannah Tyerman remains at the service line. And she serves up the ace. Habes will get Chloe Zhang in the lineup. Zhang, like Durkop, very good at digs and getting on the floor and passing. And passing has been a bit of an issue for the Old Apes. Durkop the dig, Stope, back set. Ferguson puts it long. And the Mustangs are first to 15. Well, you talked about it, Dominic, how the Mustangs have yet to win a set against a BRC rival. Well, they're in pretty good shape. Up 15-7 here.
Really good shape here to start the set. They just got to finish it off if they want to get that first win against a conference opponent. And if they get that first set win, that's going to give them a lot of confidence and momentum headed into the rest of this match.
And it helps when the bounces are going your way, too. Jay Haase put it off the tape. It rolled and rolled over and dropped inbounds. So the Abes now will bring in Addison Schroeder and Kaylee Gunderson. Juliana Nichols, the head coach, trying to find that right combination there. One, you got to get this run stopped. And secondly, you got to figure out a way how to claw yourself back into this match. Free ball at the net. And Ramirez puts it down. 11-0 is the run. And a Tyerman to serve. Abe's looking for a spark. You're in scramble mode here. Durkop able to put it over and down. And finally, Old Abes get a point. Now they'll make a couple substitutions as well. Kling back in. Lauren Redwine checks in as well. And Redwine will head to the service line.
Now if you're Memorial, this is where you want to get hot. You just broke their 11-0 run. You lost a lot of ground in the set, but there is still a chance to take the win.
And that'll help. Nice ace, Lauren Redwine. Redwine, good deep serve. Mustangs scrambling. They go for the tap. Durkop the dig. Here's Nora Kling beating the block. Well, good start for Memorial. 3-0 run to get back within 7 points here in the first set. Blocked at the net. Ramirez keeps it alive. And it's a point. Mustangs in scramble mode, and they were able to get it over and down. Desaya Casey now checks in for the Mustangs. She's a junior. She'll head to the service line with her team up by 8 points in set number 1. Abe scrambling. Kling gets it over. And mistimed on that set there. Point Memorial. They get it back within 7. Sophie Topper will serve. Cora Graham checks in. She'll head into the front line. Ramirez the tap into the corner. 19-11 Menomonie.
Beautiful placement by Ramirez there, and she is just a freshman.
Recognized the block and put it not just over, but found some open space on the court. Here's Josiah Lohr now. Back to serve. And that one goes long. Abe's will have Addison Schroeder serving. Durkop to Nora Kling. It's blocked but out of bounds. Point to Old Abe's. It's 19-13. They can get this under 5, and all of a sudden I think you're thinking that this goes, that could go either way in this first set.
It's all about momentum in this game.
Kling to the back, bumped by Lohr. Sent over by Ramsos. Nora Kling, dug up by Lohr. Abe's keep it alive. Durkop the bump. Abe's find the back corner. Nicely done by Kaylee Gunderson. And the Abes are within 5, 19-14.
It seems ever since that run, they just kind of found their groove here.
Yeah, they've had the better of it because it was 17-7. That one nearly went into the rafters, tapped, but out. Another point for the Abes.
Don't look now, but now they're within 4 after letting up an 11-0 run earlier in the set.
They've responded with an 8-2 run of their own. And that one just a bit long. So the Mustangs first to 20. Leading by 5, and Sophia McNally will head to the service line. Great dig by the Abes and Kling, and then putting it down, Kaylee Gunderson. Ferguson back in for the Abes. So it's Ferguson, Gunderson, Graham in the front line, and Kling serves up the ace. Abes within 3. Which team can finish strong here in set number 1? Abes keep it alive. Blocked at the net. Ferguson trying to send it to that back corner. Nicely done there. And beating the block at the net. Jordan Oman. 21-17 Mustangs. Trying to serve this out. Back to the service line is Maya Ramsos. And while we have a little bit of a delay to get something cleaned up on the floor, we can tell you Culligan Water specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. Maya Ramsos to serve. Abe set it to Ferguson. The tap over the block and down. Abes again have cut it to 3. Sophie Topper back in for Memorial. Lindsay Durkop will serve. Abe scrambling, and Durkop sends it to the back. And inside the line, Memorial is within 2.
Perfect placement right there by Durkop. And like you said, in 2, and Menominee's going to call a timeout.
We'll take a timeout as well. You're watching girls volleyball on Zaleski Sports.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Do you struggle with brain fog, insomnia, anxiety, or unexplained weight gain? Contact Dana Besson at Balanced Health by Dana to achieve your optimal health. Balanced Health specializes in hormone replacement therapy and medical weight loss programs tailored to your individual needs. Take the first step to feeling your best. Go to balancedhealthbydana.com, then call today for a free consultation. Playing with the dig for the Abes. And that one off the rafters and down after a big swing by Kaylee Gunderson. Memorial has cut this lead down to a single point.
Huge swing right there by Gunderson. And like you said, just down 1 point right here. A serve right here could get you tied up.
And that one just sails long. So the Mustangs back up by 2. Menomonie led this one 17-7. Thanks to an 11-0 run. Abes have battled back, but Menomonie just 3 points away now. Oman with the serve. And the quick set. Sophie Topper sends it straight to the floor, and Memorial back within 1. Last time this match was tied is when it was 6-6. Moore with the bump. Ramirez sends it over. Durkop the bump. And that one a little bit long for Sophie Topper. Menomonie back by 2. And needing 2 more points to take the first set. Heading back to the service line is Hannah Tyerman.
And Tyerman was at the service line for the entirety of that 11-0 run earlier in the set.
That one long. Set point Mustangs. Looking for their first set win against a BRC opponent. And with that, the old Abes will take a timeout. Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows built to last, saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. We guarantee quality you can trust. No matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has you covered at the best prices guaranteed. Auto, pet, bird farm, snacks, Fleet Farm has everything you need, all at the lowest prices. Popovich, Dominic Millay coming to you from the Eagles Nest at Eau Claire Memorial High School. You know, Dominic, you got 2 teams with sub-500 records, but boy, are they putting on a show tonight.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how good your record is. If you can play, you can play. And both teams are showing that here tonight, putting on a great show for what I think is a really good crowd that showed up to the Eagles' Nest here tonight.
Tyerman the serve, and the A's somehow keep it alive. Ramirez blocked at the net. Opportunity here for the A's. And the set. And the swing by Ferguson is long. Was it tipped? Yes, it was. That one was tipped, so Menomonie was starting to do a little celebrating. But instead, the point goes to the A's. Still set point. Lauren Redwine to serve for Memorial. Ramirez blocked at the net. And a point to the A's.
Fighting off set point here and just 1 point away from forcing another one.
Abe's trying to get it tied. Menomonie scrambling, opportunity for the A's here. Nora Kling, oh my goodness, Lore the dig, and Lore gets it over. Another set, Nora Kling. Blocked at the net. Menomonie sends it with Haase. Nora Kling again, puts it down.
They are feeding Nora Kling with the game on the line.
24-24. Abe's have fought off 3 set points. Now trying to take the lead for the first time since it was 7-6. Burkop the dig. Back to Nora Kling, who puts it away. A 4-0 run for the Old A's at the opportune time, and now it's set point Eau Claire Memorial.
The fact that they even got it to a set point in this is insane. 11-0 run early on.
Lauren Redwine the serve. Deep serve. And the A's win it. They come all the way back to take the first set, 26-24. We'll take a timeout. You are watching girls volleyball on Zaleski Sports.
ZaleskiSports.com has leveled up. Go to ZaleskiSports.com and choose your favorite schools for easy navigation. From the homepage, choose your school to see team records, upcoming schedules, and past results. Use the video icon to launch the next broadcast. Use the arrow icon to watch any previous broadcasts. See the full weekly schedule too. Level up at ZaleskiSports.com.
We're back with better halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I won't treat you like a number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
Hey, Fleet Farm fans, you asked, we listened. You wanted lower prices? You got them. In-store, online. We drop prices everywhere. Lower prices on summer favorites like Liquid Pool Shock, Griller's Gold Barbecue Pellets, and Airhead Towables. Lower prices on big-name pet care like Purina Tidy Cats. Lower prices on Valvoline Motor Oils. All because you said so. Look for the bright green price drop signs to find new lower prices on everything you need for everyday life. Only at Fleet Farm.
Whether you are buying or selling, turn to the Jesperson Group at C21 Affiliated. They have a pulse in the local real estate market, and they can help you with both existing homes and new builds, and they can assist you through each step of the process. Making the home buying and selling process simple, not stressful, that is what you get with Jesperson Group at C21 Affiliated. Keep your home and valuables safe with SOS Security and Eau Claire. Protect against intruders, fires, water, and more. For every room, every door, and every window, place your trust in SOS Security. This gym's still buzzing after the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abe's rallied. Down by 10, 17-7. They also fought off multiple set points and wound up pulling out a 26-24 win to go up 1-0 in this match. Bob Bradovich with Dominic Millay and Dom. How did they get that done?
I think they got it done by forgetting about the run that Menomonie just had. Early on, 11-0 run, you're down 17-10, like 17-7 or 17-10 was it?
17-10, yeah. And then they had a 3-0 run to get it down to 17-10. Then they kind of alternated points. It was 19-11 at one point, so you had an 8-point margin. Abe's then went on a run. But again, it's like you're down 17-7, and you outscore the other team 19-7. You stopped their run. You went on one run of your own, and it was good back and forth volleyball. Hey, credit to the Mustangs. Boy, they battled and were oh so close. Serving is Hannah Tyerman. Nora Kling. What a nice dig in the back by Josiah Lohr. Then Haase doing some good work. Lohr sends it over. Opportunity for the Abes. Nora Kling blocked at the nets. Durkop, the bump. Kling off the block and out.
I'll tell you,
But
Lohr has had some amazing digs.
Menomonie saying that the ball hit the antenna. As of now, the point is on the Old Abe side. Marley Ferguson will check in for the Old Abes. Addison Schroeder will serve. Good serve deep into the back row. Good block at the net. Graham and Kling were there. Another opportunity, and beating the block that time is Jordan Oman. Back to serve is Maya Ramsos. That one goes wide. Point Old Abes. They go up 2-1. You mentioned the crowd earlier. It's nice to see a big crowd, especially on senior night.
It's great to give the seniors some love for a sport that has been growing in popularity over the last year as a Memorial.
Oh, without question. I think we've seen that all around the Chippewa Valley as Menomonie picks up a point to even this set 2-2. I think a lot of reasons for that. I think the club volleyball scene has really grown. You just get more kids at the youth level involved. Having UW Eau Claire, having a ranked team, a nationally ranked team. There's a tip at the net, Mariana Ramirez. But you want to talk about players to watch for the future? I think Mariana Ramirez is one of those. You watch her play, and she does not play like a freshman.
Definitely. She's getting a lot of the opportunities to win points for the Mustangs. And like you said, she's just a freshman. So she's going to continue to develop and develop.
Nicely done by Marley Ferguson. Took a big swing, had the right angle, and caught the corner. Back to serve is Lindsay Durkop. And Durkop with the serve, and Abe's grabbed the 4-3 lead.
As I was saying about Ramirez, if she's putting up this level of production as a freshman in a group where they like to rotate and get in a lot of subs, there's no telling what she'll do 2 to 3 years down the road.
Yeah, again, it's just you're getting that experience at the varsity level. You're learning from the older players every day in practice. You're trying to pick up everything you can. But she is definitely a key player. She's definitely one to watch. Service error gives the point to the Mustangs, and they've evened it up 4-4.
As we've been saying with such their young team, a lot of coaches would see 6-20 as a lost season, but they're seeing it as an opportunity to get in their sophomores, juniors, and freshmen to just gain that experience. We talked about it in pregame. The experience they get here will help them a couple years down the road, and they could contend in the Big Rivers in a few years if their development goes according to plan.
Good serve by Sophia McNally. The Abes will have to get it over, and that almost dropped. McNally got a piece of it. Durkop, the bump set. And beating the block is Marley Ferguson. We mentioned the 4 Memorial seniors: Sophie Topper, Kaylee Gunderson, Lindsay Durkop, Cora Graham. All will be key contributors that will be missed next year, but there's a pretty good core coming back. You got Kling, you got Redwine. Nicely done, Haley Sigelski. Mustangs have tied it. You got Ella Stope coming back. Marley Ferguson. Chloe Zhang's just a sophomore now. Addison Schroeder just a freshman. Kling's a sophomore. Grace Gerber's a junior. So a good core coming back next year for Juliana Nichols. Although if you'd ask anybody in the program, they're like, nah, we'll worry about next year. We want to close out the season on a good note, and then we want to see what we can do in the postseason. And seeding meetings will be this week, so we should find out by the end of the week where both of these teams wind up in their respective brackets. Nice serve by Redwine. Habes will set it back. Nora Kling. Lore kept it alive. Back set, sent over by Gunderson. And the quick set didn't pan out for the Abes, and Menomonie answers right back. So kind of similar to the first set where it was back and forth until we got about to this point in the match, and that's when Menomonie reeled off that 11-0 run. Josiah Lore, the jump serve. Great dig by McNally. And she sends it over. Redwine getting on the floor for the dig. And then Nora Kling putting it away.
Menomonie has been doing a great job digging all the power shots from Kling, from Gunderson, from Topper. They seem to always get a hand on it. And whether that's a perfect dig or goes a little bit awry, they've been doing a really good job getting them.
And Josiah Lore has gotten many of those digs. I mean, there are kills by the Abes, and I don't know how the old Abes kept that one alive. Point Memorial. Abes go up 8-6. Yeah, Laura's another player. She's a junior for the Mustangs, and you look at what she does, very similar to what Durkop does for the old Abes. Just gets on the floor, just gets the passing started, does so many good things. Nora Kling, big time swing. Elsa Elliott with a wonderful dig for the Mustangs. Laura sends it over, Gerber the bump. Kling with the winner. 3-0 run now by the Abes to go up 9-6.
If you're the Abes, you're hoping this is the run that you're going to go on. Menomonie had theirs last set. This is their time.
Well, you look at confidence, you look at momentum. I think Memorial's got to be feeling really good about where they're at, but a nice answer by Menomonie. And one thing I think it's pretty evident here, Dominic, Menomonie's not going to just roll over in this one.
No, Menomonie's not going down
They're a competitive
easy.
team, all right? They are what they are. The record is what it says it is, but this is a team that's very scrappy and knows how to stay in matches. They haven't been able to get over that hump a whole lot this season. That one out of bounds. Mustangs pull within a point.
For head coach McKenna Johnson on the Menomonie side, you love to see that your team has such a competitive spirit at such a young age.
Ames pick up the point. They're the first to 10. Nora Kling, big swing. Once again, Lore the dig, and somehow that ball does not hit the rafters. And right back, Maya Ramsos. Back to the service line, Keziah Casey. Casey's a junior for this Mustangs team. Her team trailing 10-9. Big swing, Gunderson. The block at the net. Graham was there for the Aves. Here's Kling, the tap. Free ball and put down by Cora Graham.
Early on through this match, you can just tell that the seniors are giving it their all. Likely one of their last home games, if not the last home game they're going to have on this court. So they're going to lay it out all there on the line.
Well, and even the underclassmen, too. It's a point of emphasis. We want to send our seniors out the right way. And it's one of those things, as the longer a season goes on, I think it's always there in everybody's mind. It's like, hey, this is the last run for our group, you know, and for our seniors. Let's send them out on a good note. Big time block. Ferguson and Graham.
Well, it feels that way with every sport. Every sport, you have your group of seniors who are eventually going to go out at the end of the season. Eau Claire Memorial's football team, their last game is on Friday, and here, one of the last home games for the volleyball season. So both groups are really going to put it all out there because they know this could be it.
Jordan Ullman putting one down there. Yeah, a number of these players we'll see in the basketball season rolls along. Kling, Ferguson, Graham for the Old Aves. Ullman for the Mustangs. Right now the focus is volleyball. And getting the tap there is Kaylee Gunderson. Lindsay Durkop will serve. Kling with the dig. It's a heck of an attempt there by the Mustangs, but another point for the Aves, and they're first to 15. Aves had been in a 5-2 run, but service error gives the point. And the side out back to the Mustangs. Sophia McNally will serve. Back set, Gunderson. Great dig and the tap. Durkop keeps it alive. Ferguson blocked right back. Sagilski was there, so was Mariana Ramirez. McNally the serve, and that one just a bit long.
Serve was right outside the line. Could have gone either way there.
And good communication by the Aves on that back line. Helping each other out. Gerber back in for the Old Aves. So is Ella Stope. She heads to the service line. Memorial leading by 4. Kling and Gunderson, 6 kills apiece for the Abes. And the block paying off for Memorial, which now leads by 5. Ella Stope to serve. Job by Stope to get on the ground for that one. Lohr gets it started with the dig. And beating the block is Haley Sigelski. Menomonie hanging around. Mustangs within 4 at 17-13.
It's much like we saw in the first set. Both teams came here today to play a competitive game, and Menomonie's just not going to give up. They're going to keep getting their points, and they're going to keep it within 4.
Hulsa Elliott to serve. Putting it right down is Sophie Topper. But a violation is going to give the point to the Mustangs. She may have gotten in the net on that one. So Elliott back at the service line. See if that's a momentum swing. Well, Ferguson says, I got your momentum right here. Big time swing there and put it down. Great angle by Marley Ferguson to beat the block at the net. Lauren Redwine back in to serve for the Old Apes. And Menomonie just hanging around in this one.
Both teams have never really gotten a solid chain of momentum throughout this second set. So Menomonie is hoping that with this serve right here, they're going to get that momentum.
Quick set, the tap by Topper. Mustangs keep it alive. Nora Kling, the big swing. Look at Laura in the back row. And putting it off the block and out, Maya Ramsos.
That is exactly the play the Mustangs wanted right there.
And just scrambling and getting it done. Abes by 2. Back to serve is Josiah Lohr. Turkop the dig. Nora Kling. Nora Kling up to 7 kills now for the Old Abes. Again, this is her third sport. Her third best sport.
Her best sport.
No.
We've seen what she can do in basketball. Was a starter for them as just a freshman last year and already has D1 offers. And then, of course, what she can do in soccer. One of the, if not the best player in the conference here.
That one tipped out of bounds. Old Abes first to 20. They lead by 4. Yeah, we've talked about this in previous matches. Great to see multi-sport athletes here at the high school Division I level. Beating the block at the net, Haley Sigelski. Crafty little touch there. Once again, the Mustangs pull within 3. They will sub in Hannah Tyerman and Gracie Miller. Hannah Tyerman, the freshman, to serve. Durkop the dig, Kling the bump. Gerber finds the opening in the back corner. Grace Gerber getting it done for the Abes. She will now check out. Addison Schroeder in. She'll head to the service line. Kaylee Gunderson checking in for Ella Stope. Schroeder's going to try to serve this out for the Old Abes, who lead by 4. Laura the dig. Now Laura's going to have to send it, and she does. And they wind up with the point. How about the play of Josiah Lohr.
Josiah
Again,
Lohr
in the
has been
middle
all
of
over.
everything.
She's been all over the court today, digging countless hits. She's been the MVP for this team today, and that's the reason she's their captain.
Not only sent it over, but sent it over at that low trajectory that just dipped over the net. Kind of caught the Aves by surprise. So here's Keziah Casey. And that serve goes long. Point Aves. Their lead is, again, 4 points. Nora Kling to serve now for Memorial.
Kling trying to close it out here for the Aves.
And that one just a bit long. Again, aggressive serving. The teams trade points there. And here's Jordan Ullman to serve for the Mustangs. Ullman leading Menomonie with 3 kills. And Marley Ferguson beats the block, 23-19.
Powerful shot right there from Ferguson, and the Aves are just 2 points away from taking set 2 here, which would be a huge momentum grab.
Ferguson up to 6 kills. Now Memorial's got Lindsay Durkout back at the service line. And the Mustangs, great effort, but a very good serve by Durkop to get that whole thing started. Now, set point, Eau Claire Memorial. Just a bit long. Menomonie trying to come back. Remember in set 1, it was the Mustangs that led 24-21. Memorial got the next 5 points. Mustangs looking to rally. Great serve. Gracie Miller.
Just when you thought it was over, the Mustangs have come clawing back in.
And Miller, the lefty, sometimes that left-handed serve, it just gives you that little different spin, a little different look. And that one a little bit too long. The old Aves take set 2, 25-21 to go up 2-0 in this match. We'll take a timeout. You're watching high school volleyball on Zaleski Sports.
And welcome to Balanced Health by Dana. My name is Dana Besson, nurse practitioner for over 18 years, and I am here to help you achieve optimal health. Do you struggle with anxiety, unexplained weight gain, brain fog, joint aches or pains? I specialize in bioidentical hormone replacement therapy to help restore balance and achieve your overall well-being. Call or text me today. I offer free consultations. I offer in-person visits as well as virtual visits from wherever you are. Take the first step to feeling your best and call me today.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with a smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Be ready for your season with Play It Again Sports of Eau Claire. Play It Again Sports is just down the road, south of the 5393 intersection in Eau Claire. Just tell them you saw this commercial on Zaleski Sports and get $5 off any $50 order and $10 when you spend $100. Play It Again Sports, buy, sell, trade, and be ready for your season.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit shedsdelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's shedsdelivered.com. Go today.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
HS Fence specializes in chain link vinyl, wood, and ornamental fencing. They have been providing commercial and residential fencing to the people of Wisconsin for the past 18 years. Contact them today in Fall Creek or at hsfencewi.com. Call the Dahlman Insurance Agency today for home, auto, and business coverage from Partners Mutual Insurance Company. Dahlman Insurance, come for the rates, stay for the service. Security Financial Bank, SFB, whether you are starting a business, buying your first home, or saving for college, SFB has the bankers who believe in you. Learn more today at sfbank.com. Member FDIC. Memorial serving up 2-0 in the match. And Addison Schroeder serves up the ace. Abe's first on the board here in set 3. Memorial rallied, fought off a couple of set points in the first to win that one 26-24. It's close in the second set as well, but Memorial prevailed 25-21. Abe's looking to get off to a good start here in set 3, and they have done just that with Addison Schroeder, the freshman, at the service line.
For Memorial, that's the perfect start. Serving your freshman, she starts off with an ace and then a great serve to win another point.
Menomonie putting that one just, they said it was tipped to give the kill to Maya Ramsos. She had that idea. She was going to go to that back corner. And the Aves just got a fingertip on that one. So back to the service line is Hannah Tyerman. Remember, Tyerman was at the service line in the first set when Menomonie went on that 11-0 run to take a big lead in that set, forcing a big-time Memorial comeback. Nora Kling, the sophomore, back to the service line for the Old Aves. Marley Ferguson back in the match for Memorial. Lore with the dig, just grazed the rafters and came down. Quick set, and that one goes awry, point Mustangs. Checking in for Menomonie is Jay Haase. Ramsos the serve. Durkop the dig. And the big swing. And the finish for Marley Ferguson. Well, here's Lindsay Durkop at the service line. Laura, another great dig. Mustangs get it over, but it sails out.
A little bit of a trend difference here in this third set. The past 2 sets, it's been close, tied for most of the first early points, but here Memorial's got out to a 3-point lead.
The passing seems better for Memorial. They're doing a good job at the service line and just keeping Menomonie out of system. And the tap for the point, Kaylee Gunderson.
That was a beautiful pass right there from Schroeder.
Yeah, I guess that's the million-dollar question for Abe's coach Juliana Nichols. What is behind these slow starts? We've seen that in pretty much every match for Memorial we've done.
It seems like every match, though, they're able to find their groove somewhere in the second set. Like here, They got off to that super slow start, but came back and won the first set.
Great point going here, and a kill for Kaylee Gunderson. Where there were some great digs and some great plays on both sides of that point. Again, if you didn't know what the records of these teams were and you just came to watch this match, you'd think, okay, yeah, these are probably a couple of the better teams in the conference. But I think it just goes to show you the depth of the Big Rivers Conference this year. You look at, we saw River Falls, we've seen Rice Lake. I mean, they've got some high-end players, both of them, both ranked in the state in their respective divisions, and teams that can probably make a run. Chippewa Falls has had a great season.
Yeah, this year the Big Rivers just has so many good teams. Like you said, River Falls and Rice Lake. Hudson's had a great season. Chippewa's had a great season. North is playing really good, although their record might not show it. And both these teams right here, you come and see this volleyball, they're playing great. You wouldn't even think they were 0-6 in the conference.
Mustangs keeping it alive. Gunderson, just a bit wide. 3-0 run now for the Mustangs. They're doing it with Jordan Ullman at the service line. Schroeder sets to Marley Ferguson off the block and out. Point Old Abes, they go up 8-5. Ferguson's had some really good swings. It's now a three-way tie for the lead in kills between Ferguson, Gunderson, and Nora Kling. Here's Ella Stope to serve. Menomonie somehow got that one to roll up the net and down. The tap by Ferguson. Lore keeps it alive. Ferguson again. Blocked at the net by the Old Abes, Sophie Topper.
Topper, the best blocker on their team. It's really hard to get the balls past her. She's got 70 blocks coming into this game.
Ramirez sends it over. Durkop the bump. Ferguson sends it. Back set. Good swing by Schroeder. Free ball at the net. Marley Ferguson is there. 3-0 run for Memorial. The Abes first to 10. They've doubled up the Mustangs in this set. Ramirez taps it over. Abes scrambling. Ferguson to the back row. Again, Lore somehow kept that alive, and now she bumps it over. That one off the rafters. Ferguson just a little bit long. So a nice recovery by the Mustangs, and again, Josiah Lore in that back row.
It all starts with Laura in the back row. She's been able to dig out so many hits today, really provide the Mustangs with that spark they need on offense.
Tap goes wide, another point for Menomonie. Gracie Miller to the service line. Back set. Give the kill to Marley Ferguson, who's having herself a match. Up to 9 kills now.
I think this match for Ferguson is showing Juliana Nichols that she will be such a key contributor next season. They're going to lose Gunderson, but her shoes will be filled by Ferguson, who's the third option right now, but is going to progress into that second option role.
Redwine with the serve. Lore just got a piece of it. Ramirez sends it. Redwine the bump. Free ball at the net. It was touched in the back row. And give the kill to Mariana Ramirez, the freshman. Keziah Casey in for Menomonie. She will head to the service line. Mustangs have kept it close in this third set. Now trail by 3. Nora Kling. Abe's trying to send it to the back row. Menomonie with the tap. Durkop, the bump set to Kling. It was blocked by Ramirez. Quick set, and Sophie Topper puts it down.
Two teams just going back and forth there until Topper finally takes over, puts it down to the court.
Cora Graham back in for Memorial. Sophie Topper with the serve. Topper the dig. Kling will put it to the back row, Laura the bump. Set to Romsos. Redwine the dig. And putting it over and down, Addison Schroeder. That one off the rafters, sent over by Miller. Nora Kling. Nine kills now for Nora Kling. We've got a timeout on the floor. We'll tell you that just like these players bring their best to the court, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com and score big with trusted, local, affordable service. Bruce Orthodontics provides comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. They are now accepting new patients at their Marshfield offices, and they take most insurances. At Bruce Orthodontics, they're changing lives one smile at a time, so set up a free consultation today. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Abe's trying to be first to 15 in this third set. First two sets were very close. Memorial fighting off several set points in set number 1. It took a 5-0 run right at the end to win that set, 26-24. Second set was close as well. Memorial prevailed 25-21. Abe's trying to close it out here in set 3. Ramirez off the block and out.
Menomonie has just been so consistent throughout this game with keeping these sets close. They haven't won one yet, but they're able to keep it close like we saw. Only lost by 2 and then lost by 4.
Cora Graham, nice adjustment for the tip. (15-9) Memorial. Abe's first to 15. Back at the service line is Addison Schroeder, the freshman. Free ball at the net. Cora Graham puts it away.
Graham taking over these last 2 points here.
Abe's by 7. Looking to close out this match. That one sent out of bounds. Menomonie was in the net. 3-0 run for the old Abes. And a 6-2 run. Now they are in control, up 17-9. Can Menomonie make a comeback? Jordan Oman dug in the back row by Lauren Redwine. Mustangs keep it alive. Kling sends it to the back row. Laura the dig. Wanting to set it to the back row for Gracie Miller. Nora Kling off the block and down. 18-9 Eau Claire Memorial. Free ball at the net. It doesn't get over. Another point for the old Abes. Now they have stretched that lead to 19-9.
Ever since that timeout, Ames have just not looked back. They want to get this thing done, and they're working towards that.
You're going to get an opportunity here. Schroeder back set. But a nice block by the Mustangs. Maya Ramsos, Jordan Oman, I should say, putting up the wall. Hannah Tyerman, Mustangs freshman, to serve. Good serve, but Redwine's there with the dig. Back set, Nora Kling, Lore, the dig. And that one goes wide. Ramsos was trying to cut the corner there. Now the Old Abe's lead it 20-10. Marley Ferguson back in for Memorial. At the service line is Nora Kling. Durkop the dig. And that set went awry. Schroeder right away saying, it's my fault. Maya Ramsos will serve now for Menomonie. Also checking in is Jai Hassi. Miscommunication, an ace for the Mustangs. Ramsos serving up the ace. Ferguson beats the block. Marley Ferguson into double digits in kills. She's got 10. Kling also with 10. Kaylee Gunderson has 8. Lindsay Durkop at the service line. Tapped into the back row, but out. Ames back up by 10, trying to close out this match, leading set 3, 22-12. Playing the dig in the back row, back set. Tipped over Gunderson. Great action at the net, out of the back row. Nora Kling, it was touched. 23-12.
Ames are on fire here in this third set, just 2 points away from taking the 3-0 sweep.
Lindsay Durkop back at the service line. Nora Kling up to 11 kills. And it's a winner there for Kaylee Gunderson, the senior, and now match point for the Old Abe's. Lindsay Durkop. Abe's will set it. And there's the kill. Kaylee Gunderson, the senior, on senior night, coming up with her 10th kill of the match. So Memorial wins a hard-fought match over Menomonie, 26-24, 25-21, 25-12. Abe's got better as the match went on.
That's been a common theme we've seen throughout the entire season up to this point. Early on in the first set, they were really starting slow, but after a timeout, something just clicked within them, and they were hot and never looked back and take the 3-0 win here.
So for the Abe's, they get that overall mark over 500, 17-16. 1-6 in the Big Rivers Conference, and some good feelings on senior night and heading into the postseason. Menomonie drops to 6-21, 0-7 in the BRC, but I'll say this. Menomonie is going to be a tricky team to play in the postseason. This is a team you do not want to overlook because they can play like they did in those first two sets, just kind of playing free and easy and loose and all that sort of thing. They've got enough talent, and boy, do they scrap.
Yeah, if you look at their record, you see 6-21, you think, oh, we got a free win coming up right here. But the way we saw them play today, they can hang with teams. They might not be able to win too many sets, but they could possibly take a game in the playoffs the way we saw them play today. Just a great game for them, even though they do come on the bad side of an 0-3 loss.
So right now at the Eagles Nest, the Old Abe's will honor their 4 seniors, Sophie Topper, Kaylee Gunderson, Lindsay Durkop, and Cora Graham. Congrats to all of them on some outstanding volleyball careers here at Eau Claire Memorial High School. And the good news for all 4 of them and the rest of their teammates is they're going to get to keep playing. They can look ahead to the postseason. They'll be eagerly awaiting what their seeds are, and we'll wish both of these teams the best as they get to the postseason. But this one is a final. Memorial wins it 3-0. Set scores 26-24, 25-21, and 25-12. Coming up next is the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds, Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. You've been watching Girls High School Volleyball on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
right, welcome back to the Eagles Nest, Eau Claire Memorial High School. The Old Ages, successful senior night. They win over Menomonie 3-0. Let's start with Cora Graham. At first set, you guys were on the ropes there a little bit. What did you do to kind of turn the tide?
We tried to use our own energy. It felt like we were kind of hesitant, and I think a lot of the underclassmen wanted to do well for the seniors on senior night, but we told them to just play like they normally would, and then they went out and killed it. So,
Lindsay Durkap, going back to the previous match when you guys played up at North, you were up 10-5 in that fifth set. It kind of slipped away, as disappointing as that was. What did you guys learn from that you could apply to tonight?
That we have to grit out every play till it's done, and even if we're up, we can't expect to win, and we got to work hard to have fun and be successful.
Sophie Topper kind of continuing on that. It seemed like this whole year you guys are a slow starting team, and I'm guessing Coach Nichols has talked to you about that. Yeah. But when you guys start firing on all cylinders, you can be a really difficult team. How do you get that and make that the norm when you go into the postseason?
I think we really just need to stay mentally in the game and start off strong right away so we don't dip down.
All right, and so, Kaylee Gunderson, I'm sorry. What can this team do in the postseason? Because you've seen flashes at times that you guys can be a really good team. You played tough against teams like Regis and Rice Lake and River Falls. What can this team accomplish?
Just when we put ourselves out there and playing together as a team, having fun especially, we can do great things, and it's starting with the little things.
All right. How good does this feel to win on senior night?
Really good. Awesome.
Okay. Well, you get to be in the Zaleski Sports Highlight House. Since you're the libero, I'm going to hand you that. And then as soon as Dominic gives you the thumbs up, you guys can...
Okay. What do we say? I'm Cora. I'm Lindsay. I'm Sophie. I'm Kaylee. And we're in the house.
Thank you, ladies. Good luck to you down the road. Congratulations. So that is going to do it for our volleyball coverage tonight. Keep it on ZaleskiSports.com. We will have matchups as we go forward as the girls' volleyball postseason gets underway. Seeding meetings take place this week. We'll have brackets by the end of the week. We will close out the high school football regular season on Friday. Our group will be up at Eau Claire North High School. The Huskies will close out their regular season against Wisconsin Rapids. For Dominic Millay, who wore a lot of hats tonight, producer, videographer, and color commentator, I'm Bob Radovich saying good night from the Eagles Nest at Eau Claire Memorial High School.